Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so this is, by the looks of it, Amazon's final map of Middle-earth that we are being given before the TV show releases. So there is quite a bit to dive into here, so I'm just going to charge straight in and say straight away that the map we've been given here takes place in the past in comparison to the map we looked at yesterday. Right, so let's look at how we know this. Starting off with then, there are forests all around the western portion of Middle-earth. If we look at the map from yesterday, you can see all of these forests are completely gone. They've been completely cut down, and this was mainly because of the Numenorians that had landed into Middle-earth. And so, mentioning the Numenorians, let's head off over to the southwest for the most exciting reveal that Amazon gave us, and that was the image of the island of Numenor standing in all its glory, not sunken beneath the waves of the Belagir. So for anyone who doesn't know, the island of Numenor was essentially a gift from the Valar for the race of men, the Edain, who had stood with the elves against Morgoth back in the First Age. The island was home to the race of men essentially entirely for 600 years until they eventually sailed over and reached Middle-earth. Wow, okay, so this just blew me away. I was so excited and so amazed to see this, and it actually confirms that some of the TV show will be taking place in the Second Age, because in 3319 of the Second Age, this island was obviously completely sunken beneath the seas, and so we know some of this story must be in the Second Age. But that being said, what I just mentioned yesterday was, of course, that the map from yesterday took place in the past, and so we had places like Minas Ithil and Minas Anor and Numinas and Amon Sul and Fornost, and these were all places that were constructed after Numenor had fallen. Naturally, of course, with the island of Numenor sinking beneath the waves. Therefore, obviously, the Numenorians needed to create loads of new cities, loads of new settlements to make up for that. So we had all these places like Fornost and Minas Ithil and Arnor being built to make up for that. And they were built after it had gone under the waves. And so we have two maps, one after the sinking of Numenor and one before the sinking of Numenor. So what does this suggest then? Well, I've got some theories. My first one mainly is that the map from yesterday may be the map we will see essentially when this TV show wraps up, the end of it. You know, maybe that's foreshadowing the end of this TV show's time span, and the map we've been given today may be the beginning of that time span. And another theory maybe is just that the map from yesterday was just a bit of a red herring, and they were actually just playing with us there, and they were trying to trick us into thinking it was the Third Age when in fact it is the Second Age. But I still think it's the first thing I said. I think this is going to be the map from today is going to be what it's going to look like when the TV show begins, and we're going to see that change. We're going to see the deforestation of Middle-earth, we're going to see the sinking of Numenor, and I reckon we might possibly see all the way to the Battle of the Last Alliance as well, and the first downfall of Sauron. Okay, so just to look at some other extra little things that have been added in as well. We've got Amon Lanc. That was originally the capital of southern Mirkwood when it was known as, not Mirkwood, but known as Greenwood the Great. So before, essentially, Amon Lanc becomes Dol Guldur. So that is before it becomes Dol Guldur. What else we got? We got anything else? On my voice went weird there. I think that's all we got. Oh, no, we got more. Okay, we've also got these three islands in the top left corner. Tol Morwen, Tol Fuin, and Tol Himling, is it? I can't read it. Tol Himling, I think. So these are three islands that managed to survive the destruction of Beleriand. And finally, just to wrap up, we've also got Umbar listed. Now, it isn't mainly, it isn't made to look too prominent there. It's quite faded away. So I've got a feeling that we won't be visiting Umbar just because it doesn't seem to be too prominent. But it's a possibility. At least I've taken the time to label it. There's a chance we might be visiting the land of Umbar as well. And I think that's all I've got to go through there, really. Again, sorry if it was a bit of a rush. But yeah, just to wrap up then, really. We know that we have two distinct maps here. One from the before the fall of Numenor, one from after its fall. And so we may have just had the end foreshadowed for us. And we may know where this TV show is going to begin. Alright, so thank you again, everyone, for watching this video. I'm so awkward at ending these videos. Alright, bye.